So Structure Deck 5 for Gundam just came out. Structure Deck Iron Bloom. This Structure Deck has a new color. It's going to be purple, and a new keyword, suppression. Suppression is when this unit deals damage to your opponent's shields. It does 2 damage simultaneously. There's some other cool things about this color concept. It's a lot of I deal damage to myself, and then I get stronger. Like for the Barbatos, it has to have a damage on it in order to gain suppression. And for the other Barbatos, as long as it's damaged, it gains plus 2 AP. There's also the base that will give a unit 2 AP as long as it's damaged. Some other gimmicks with the new purple color is kind of like graveyard recursion, trash recursion. Akihiro, when linked and it destroys a unit, you can add a level 2 or lower Tekadan unit back to your hand. The other half of the structure deck is made of the white color Galahorn cards. The Galahorn cards are mainly blockers, a lot of very high attack, low defense blockers. For McGillis himself, he's kind of like a bootleg Amuro, so it's not that bad. His Gundam, the Pedo Gundam, it is kind of like a bootleg Freedom Gundam. So together, it's kind of like having Amuro and Kira in the same link pair. So it's not that bad. But the main highlight is definitely the new purple cards. I have not yet experimented with the purple cards other than playing the structure deck events, but I just thought I'd give my thoughts on what I believe will work well with the new purple color and what can you look forward to with the new structure deck. Personally, I believe there's not enough purple cards yet to make this color really stand out. There are going to be some really cool stuff releasing soon, some leaks here. There's going to be new Tekadan cards. I think they're even going to incorporate blue cards in Tekadan. Like Akihiro is going to have his unit, and it's going to be a blue colored card. So because of that, I'm tending to lean towards purple-blue being the main color combination for this type of deck. If we're trying to build a purple-blue deck now, I believe it'll look something like this. I believe the Amuro package is still the strongest combination in the blue color genre. Amuro can help you rest your opponent's units, and then if you have suppression, you can really do some damage. Another thing with the blue cards is a lot of them have repair. With Amuro Ray's Gundam, all his Gundams, other than the little ones, the LRs, they both heal. One repairs 2, one repairs 1, and all white base team units. So I believe if you use a combination of a whole bunch of those white base team units, like Gun Cannon will also repair. You can use other Earth Federation cards too. There's Delta Plus that has repair, and also Sayla Mass. When she's equipped to a blue unit, it gains repair 1. So this could be kind of handy when using your purple cards, especially with the mobile worker, where you deal damage to one of your units and it gains 1 attack damage. You can hit one of the repair units, swing with the repair units, and then it'll heal off that 1 damage it's done. Or with Mikazuki, if you need to use it to pair to any unit or link with 2 Barbatos, you can ping one of your repair units, ping one of your opponent's units, and then at the end of the turn, your unit will heal itself. Another good card combination, color combination, would be with white, kind of like following the same theme as the structure deck. Like I said, McGill's is kind of like a bootleg Amuro, and his Gundam is kind of like a bootleg Kira. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds, in my opinion, just a little weirder, you know? You have to meet certain conditions for McGill's to get his rest ability, and it doesn't do the same job Amuro Ray can do. If you're planning to play with McGillis and the purple cards, you're gonna have to play a lot of Galahorn and a lot of Tekadan cards to make the pilot card usable. I prefer to play Kira. Kira, in my opinion, is the best pilot in the white color. It has a strong stat line, and any unit paired to it will gain the effect that when it attacks, you can choose one unit on your opponent's side to have minus 2 AP. With this new package too, we got a whole new set of blockers. There's the McGillis, what's it called? Schwabel Graze, and then there's the 3-2 blocker unit. So we got 2 new blocker units, and they're both kind of early game. You'll have more low to the ground blocker units to play with. I think this is a good thing for Wing Gundam. This also will fit into the current theme of the deck, where Barbatos is a level 6, So you kind of need to stall to that mid to late game zone. So playing Kira with his package, Ale Strikes, Sword Strikes, and playing a lot of blockers will help you kind of stall and get to that point. If I were to build the purple-white, it'll look something like this. The other color combination will be purple-red. I think this is the most aggressive way to build the purple deck with this new roundabout ping system with Mikazuki. You can ping yourself, ping your opponent, and then with the red cards, there's a lot of cards in red that deal damage, flat damage, You could play Merida Cruz and have Crusaccia, and that would also put more pings around. Close Combat, Battle of the Aces, these cards immediately gain high value when you have a damage point on your opponent's units. And even something like the Xeon unit, what's it called? The Girazulu, the guards type, where when on deploy deals 1 damage to a unit on your opponent's field. If I were to play the red-purple, my pilots of choice would either be with Merida or with Atherin for a lot of board control and a board presence. The build would kind of look something like this. The last color combination would be with green. Honestly, I don't know how well this will fit. Green, plays the Xeon units and it plays wing. I don't think you should play purple-green wing, but I think playing Xeon might be a way you can run it if you'd like to. Xeon plays a lot of units that are close to the ground. Currently in the structure deck, there's a lot of purple units that are really close to the ground too. So if you want to play this, it'll look like Char and Mikazuki, where you're kind of just swarming the board and hitting your opponent. And if you get to the point to level 6, you can use suppression if needed, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think in this type of style, I'd run a lot of the low-end units and just go forward as fast as possible. Now, if I were to play a purple-green deck, it would kind of look something like this. As you notice, all the decks I've showed, they play very low to the ground. I'm a very aggressive player and I kind of like it like that. I like to win early. So even with the new suppression card that deals 2 damage at a time, if you're a late game player, that's great. I feel like that really benefits off the white build more because you're kind of stalling to get to that point. But if you're playing with the blue, if you're playing with the red, if you're playing with the green, I feel like all those low level purple units right now will get you there. So honestly, I don't plan on playing the purple color yet. I'm waiting for more of the new stuff to come out. And I think it's not really my playstyle. It's very Oonga Booga caveman. I hit me, I hit you to do anything type of deal. And I feel like if people are playing the current meta decks, like the red blue ping, I think if you do damage to yourself, you're just dead at that point. Also, with me playing the blue-white aggro, sure, do damage to yourself. I don't care. I'm just sending everything back to your hand. Now they have lower health with the sword strike. And I'll just heal it all with that Gundam, So that's what I'm thinking. It's going to take some time before purple becomes good, but I'm going to expect to see it a lot. And I'm expecting for it to be kind of scary, with suppression being the new keyword. But yeah, I'm not that worried about it until the new set, and I don't think I'll really be playing it into the new set. I might do a couple builds just to play test and get a feel for the color, but that's about it. I'm still gonna be rocking these two guys.